First, a noise complaint. Then, a mother shot in front of her child.
I don't give a how much noise they're making. Why would you shoot somebody?
The senseless act that's now become the 5th shooting in Montavilla in less than 2 weeks.
For nearly 2 days, Hurricane Dorian pounded the Bahamas non-stop.
People are saying, I've lost everything.
Now we're seeing the path of destruction it left behind.
And life isn't quite back to normal for a Newburgh girl who just beat cancer. The search for her beloved dog who ran away while they were away celebrating her recovery.
Ollie is my favorite dog in the house.
Tonight on KGW News at 6.
I want to start there with an act of violence in Montavilla, now part of a disturbing trend in that neighborhood.
Somebody shot and killed a mother walking home with her teenage daughter, apparently all over a noise complaint. Thank you for being with us. I'm Laurel Porter.
And I'm Dan Haggerty. This is now the 5th shooting in that Montavilla neighborhood. KGW's Pat Doris talked to the woman's father, joins us live from Southeast Portland in Montavilla. Pat?
Right, Dan. Well, last night's trouble apparently started here at Berrydale Park, which is next to the Creative Science School.
I mean, I can't say they're not.
Charles Tracy stood in his yard this afternoon and tried to make sense of a sometimes senseless world.
I don't know. I just don't believe it.
A little more than 12 hours before, his daughter was gunned down right here.
Because they shot her right there.
This is his daughter, Denise Elliott. She was 42 years old. The trouble apparently started a bit before 11:30 Monday night. Denise and her 15-year-old daughter were a couple blocks away at Berrydale Park having fun.
My granddaughter told me they were at the park playing, making noise. And one or two guys came out of a house from across the street and started hollering at him to shut up and stuff.
He thinks his daughter may have said something back, and things went downhill from there. Montavilla has become frighteningly violent recently. Despite heavy police presence, several shootings have happened in the neighborhood. It has a lot of people here on edge.
That's crazy. Like, it's hard to live around here now. These kids are going, man, guys getting out of jail and these kids, man, it's summertime, they're going nuts.
Last night, it played out again. Whoever yelled at Denise Elliott apparently followed her back to her father's house and shot her out front.
I come out of the house, nothing on but my underwear, and by the time I got out here, I felt a real faint pulse, and I touched her with my other hand because I have arthritis so bad. So I figured, well, I'll try my right hand, and I felt her something like swallow. And that was it.
Bullet holes in his truck and trailer show the killer fired several times. There was nothing Charles could do but stay with his youngest daughter as the neighborhood's senseless violence claimed her life.
Within 2 or 3 minutes, she was just cold. And I covered her up with a brown comforter, with a gray comforter. And when the medics got here, they started doing CPR, but they probably didn't do it 30 seconds or so and said, that's it, it's over with.
Portland police are working the case, but when I contacted them this afternoon to see if anybody was arrested, all they would say is no comment. Back to you.
Oh, it's heart-wrenching. Thank you, Pat. And another awful tragedy to tell you about tonight. Friends and family are remembering another mom, only 19 years old, killed in a shooting early Friday morning. Logan Nettleton was shot inside her boyfriend's apartment in the Centennial neighborhood near Powell Butte Park. Her boyfriend was also hurt. Police are still looking for the shooter. Logan is remembered as a dedicated mother, friend, daughter, and student. Despite becoming a mom at 15, she graduated from high school and went on to study criminal justice at PSU. Those who knew her say her smile could light up a room. They're devastated she's gone.
I just want to say, be there for the people that you love. That's all we can do. And so I just ask the community to understand that this was a loving, wonderful mother, a smart young woman. No one deserves this, and all we want is justice for whoever killed her.
A family friend started a GoFundMe to help care for her son and to cover funeral expenses. We'll post a link on KGW.com.
Some other big stories today. More than 24,000 pounds of beef shipped to Oregon and California are now under recall. The USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service explained why, saying raw beef products were released before the animals they came from could be tested. We have a list on kgw.com of the products that should be thrown out. Worth taking a look. Folks by the water, we want you to be extra careful today. This is coming from the National Weather Service. They tweeted that there is an increased chance of dangerous sneaker waves on the Oregon coast. Now, that's the kind of wave that can come a lot farther up on shore than the normal waves. They can knock you down. They can even pull you out into the ocean. Forecasters say it's best to stay off the rocks or logs that can easily be pushed around.
Well, it doesn't get much more brazen than this. This is a Nest camera, and it caught a person stealing a suitcase in broad daylight on Nob Hill. The victim wrote us saying she was visiting town this weekend, staying in an Airbnb. This is on Northwest Hoyt. Look what happens. You can see her leave her bag on the sidewalk, and what appears to be a man on a bike just rode up and rode away with her silver luggage. Portland police are still reviewing the report.
Maybe he'll return it. That wasn't very nice. Somebody stole a... Hey, Laura, where are you going?
I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be in this shot?
I don't think so. No, it's my turn. A little behind the scenes from Laurel there. Hey, somebody stole nearly every piece of stage equipment belonging to a local Prince cover band, the band Erotic City. They say that Monday night they got back from a show in California and were unloading everything. One of the members, Julian Stefani, says he stepped into his house for about 45 minutes and that's all it took. He came back out. Almost everything they used on stage was gone, from the amps to the instruments, even the costumes.
A lot of those things are irreplaceable. I mean, I'm a left-handed guitar player. The guitars I had were custom, so those are it's very hard for me to even shop for left-handed guitars. It is, so those are pretty rare.
Julian says a lot of the stuff is pretty recognizable, though it is rare, so it might be tough to resell, like the costumes, for instance. Police are aware of this theft, but they haven't made any arrests yet.
You got a sneak peek to my move over here to this story to tell you about. Just an incredible story we hope you can help us with. A 7-year-old girl in Newburgh is asking for your help to bring her best friend home, her dog, Ollie. He ran off while she and her family were on vacation to celebrate her health after she had a brain tumor removed. KGW's Brittany Falker sat down with the family today and has more on how you can help bring Ollie back home.
Cicely Corsetti is putting on a brave face. It's something the 7-year-old from Newburgh has gotten used to after this last year.
I got a tumor when I was in kindergarten, and it hurt really bad.
In 2018, her family brought her to the doctor for what they thought was a bad sinus infection, but it was actually a brain tumor the size of a tangerine.
It's just been kind of a tough year for our family.
Thankfully, it was benign and almost entirely removed. Recovery hasn't been easy, but through it all, her best buddy, Ollie, was there.
They're just best buds till the end.
And at her last doctor's visit, the news her family had hoped for. She's tumor-free.
Yeah, we were just really excited about the news. She's been a trooper, and she's been really blessed.
The family decided to celebrate with a trip to Hawaii, a much-needed break from a scary and stressful year.
Just kind of metaphorically, just kind of washing off some of the stress that we've had over the past year, and just being in the sunshine, and just we had a lot of joy.
But back at home, a family member was watching Ollie in Beaverton when he got scared and ran off. Mom and Dad decided to wait to tell Cicely until they got back home.
This was such a celebration trip for her that we didn't want to ruin it, and she'd just be so worried and want to come home. So we waited until we got home, and I told her, and sorry, she got really sad.
Friends and family searched and put up flyers, but Ollie has not been seen since August 22nd.
It was pretty sad because Ollie's my favorite dog in the house because he protects me.
A tough kid with a big heart. You may remember Cicely raised money with a lemonade stand so she could thank her Providence doctors with pizza.
Because they helped me a lot.
But now, this little girl needs your help to bring her protector and best friend home.
My heart would fix up, it wouldn't be broken anymore, and I would hug Ollie and I would be so happy.
Just the sweetest little girl. And again, this right here is Ollie. He's a 10-year-old pug beagle mix known as a puggle. He's brown with just a little bit of white on his chest and was last seen wearing a blue collar when he ran off. He does have a microchip as well, so that's a really important thing to keep in mind. Now, he last went missing around Murray Boulevard and Jenkins Road. That's right here in the Beaverton area. And the family lives in Newburgh, which is right down here. So they think that he could be traveling that way because he's a centric dog, because he's a beagle, so he could be anywhere in this area. If you know where he is, contact Shane Corsetti on Facebook. We'll also have links and some phone numbers for you at kgw.com.